This here's from OK. Meghan Markle's Netflix show has a lobotomized vibe. Taunts journalist feels like it was filmed in a mental institution for wealthy women. That's actually kind of funny. You don't hear that term so much. Let's see what we got. The reviews for Meghan Markle's new Netflix show continue to pour in, and they're only getting worse. In a Substack chat with media executive Janice Min and journalist Tina Brown, the ladies agreed with love, Meghan feels outdated and brain dead. To me, it felt like it was a cultural fossil. She's always brilliant behind the curve, Meghan. You know what I mean. This was like a flashback to 2013, to the era of the TIG, her blog, which was sort of shout outs for humanitarian causes and dipstick candles, Brown explained. It's almost as if she wanted to airbrush out everything that happened since and sort of go back to that moment in time. Yeah, it's always like Megan feels like she could get this fresh start with something new that launches, and she's not gonna be Megan anymore in the spotlight who married Harry with these controversies, showing up at school shootings for clout, things like that, going to the Invictus Games where a lot of fans felt she wasn't really wanted. She could just have this clean slate cooking show. It doesn't quite work like that. Min agreed it was like HGTV circa 2012 and said she tried on a persona. It didn't work. This is very, as the kids would say, trad wife. I was very surprised. Brown agreed, noting the series was so unbelievably inauthentic. I can imagine that. All right, trad wife is like the traditional wife who gets married, has kids, doesn't mess around too much. And we know, well, not for sure, but Megan doesn't exactly hold those values. I mean, we don't know for sure who she's been with, but her political stance would hint towards the fact she's not exactly a fan of trad wives. But that's what the show wanted to kind of be. And here's something that I actually said in other words. She's still searching for that thing that makes her authentic. It should have been her sitting there and saying, will someone for God's sake get me an effing project? I don't have anything to do. I can't hang on to staff. I'm at my wits' end. I mean, it actually would have been refreshing to see a bit of that. Yeah, if she would just be like real and say, you know what? I don't got shit. What the fuck can I do next? Like, well, pissy, people would probably react better to that instead of her trying to put on this face, this facade that's like easy to read through. Just actually be yourself, and some people will forgive a little of what you did in the past. Not everything, but actually being real would be the best help you could possibly give yourself. It feels like it was filmed in a mental institution for wealthy women. Min confessed it kind of had that lobotomized vibe. She also noted the show's guests seemed like they were in a hostage situation. As OK reported, one of the most viral moments of the series was when the former actress corrected pal Mindy Kaling about her last name. I say Merkel so many times, so many outtakes. Meghan Markle, I say it fast. It's kind of a little bit of a tongue twister name there. Markle, Merkel, whatever. In one scene, the comedic actress said to her pal, people wouldn't believe that Meghan Markle ate a Jack in the Box, and Meghan corrected that, saying, no, I'm a Sussex now. She then goes on to say the title is meaningful to her, which we know it isn't really. She didn't follow the protocol. The royals don't even like her that much. You have kids and you go, no, I share my name with my children. It just means so much to go. This is our family name, our little family name, she explained of Archie and Lilbit. Despite the negative reactions, the Office alum insisted she had a great time filming when she talked about the venture on Thursday, March 6th episode of The View. The View, of course. I noticed that whenever I do something related to Megan, it becomes big news, Whoopi Goldberg suggested. I mean, in one sense, yes, it is kind of big. Megan gets a lot of coverage. It's just not like big news in a good way where everyone loves it and wants to hear about it and buy it. It's negative attention news. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. Doing pop culture and entertainment, all things Johnny Depp, although Johnny News is slow. I'm looking. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time. This here's from OK. Meghan Markle's Netflix show has a lobotomized vibe, taunts journalists. Feels like it was filmed in a mental institution mental. What the fuck's a mental, man? Take 2.